Alek Manoah's season is officially over as the Blue Jays get ready for a big series at the Trop. Hey everyone, welcome into another edition of Long Ball. Rob Wong, joined alongside by Toronto Sun Blue Jays writer Rob Longley. And Rob, we got to start with Alek Manoah, who has had a tumultuous season that is now over. According to Sportsnet, Manoah received a pair of injections in his arm to help reduce inflammation and discomfort as he continues to work with doctors to find out what exactly is going on with that sore arm. I think, though, the biggest question that Blue Jays fans have right now is what is his future with the team? He still has a lot of team control left, but it seems like things are definitely trending in the wrong direction.
Yeah, Rob, officially over now, but functionally over for well over a month right now. And what the Blue Jays and Alek Manoah have on their hands right now is one big giant stinking mess. I mean, what are they going to do with this guy? And it's very frustrating, I think, from a fan standpoint and even a media standpoint, to watch how it's all unfolded and how the team has handled it. There's been a lot of sort of almost mistruths. It seems like there's been next to no transparency about what his situation was, and the fact that this news leaked out this week that he's had injections in his arm, while not necessarily surprising, what is surprising is that it's the first we heard of it. Like, why wouldn't the team just say that he was shut down and that he was getting these types of treatment, and essentially that maybe it was the source of the problem? Now, going forward, that's where it gets really interesting, because there's clearly some animosity, I would think, with the Manoah camp and the Blue Jays front office. And what happens in the offseason is you would hope that those fences would be mended. But then it becomes ground zero when you go to training camp next year. Essentially, Alek Manoah will be starting from scratch. Essentially, he'll be trying to win a spot in the rotation and not necessarily being handed the number one spot, the ace spot, the opening day starter spot. I mean, he's going to have to earn his way back into the big leagues, and it'll be interesting to see A, how he can handle it, and B, if his arm and his physique is up to it. So what a giant saga this is. Really came to light in my mind the other day too, when we saw Garrett Cole pitching as well as he did at Yankee Stadium, and you had to let your mind wander to what it would be like if it was Alek Manoah on the hill facing him, especially given sort of the conflict that those two have had with each other. But yeah, one big giant mess, and I think that the Jays would just prefer to wipe it away for now and focus on what they've got. But the offseason, Alek Manoah is going to be a huge story.
Yeah, maybe not the best time for off-field distractions, as the Blue Jays are still holding down a wild card spot heading into Tropicana Field. As we all know, it's a ballpark that's haunted them for a long time, Rob. But what are your expectations heading into this three-game set?
Yeah, former manager John Gibbons used to call the Trop Gibby's House of Horrors, because so many bad things happened there, it seemed. Expectations are it's going to be a very difficult series. First of all, they faced Tyler Glasnow in the opener, and obviously he's one of the elite pitchers in the game. Coming off of a night where they faced Garrett Cole, coming off a night where they probably didn't get to their hotel room in St. Pete until around 3 or 4 in the morning, and facing a rested Rays team that has sort of been gearing up for this series. And I think the biggest challenge now is, as recently as a couple of weeks ago, we thought that maybe among these 6 final games against the Rays over the final 2 weeks of the season, that maybe the Rays wouldn't be playing for a whole lot, that they'd be locked in the number 2 spot in their division and would be able to rest and get ready for the postseason. Well, now they're very much in the thick of the divisional race. They've got a shot at running down Baltimore, so they're going to be going all guns on board to try to beat the Jays. And if you project a little bit further ahead, for a light hitting team, for a Toronto team that's been struggling with offense, they faced Garrett Cole last night. They faced Glasnow. They'll face Glasnow here on Friday, and then they'll face both of them again next week. So, as much as the Jays are in the driver's seat and control their own destiny, and probably only have to go 4-5 or maybe 5-4 in their final 9 games, they're going to face some good pitching along the way. And 6 games against a Tampa team that's trying to secure the division title and the first round bye that goes with it will be anything but a gimme.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough road for the Blue Jays heading into the postseason if they want to get a shot in. As always, you can find Rob's Blue Jays coverage at the Toronto Sun and on Twitter at Longley Sun Sport.